Hello there everyone and welcome to another Pokemon Shield Wi-Fi battle, and here we have my second battle in the Players Cup 3, and this is against a guy called Nick, and this is my team and that's his. So it's definitely going to be a tricky one. That Amoonguss is certainly something that worries me. But since he does have the Kyogre, I think I'll go with the Grimmsnarl and Suicune lead. We'll see how that does. Going with the gym leader music this time, pretty damn good. As out comes Cresselia and Amoonguss. Not ideal, really. I mean, I don't have any real way of stopping Amoonguss putting us to sleep. So that's a problem. What should I do? Well, I guess there's nothing that Grimmsnarl can really do here, so maybe if I switch out into something. How about Yveltal? What I really should have done here was Roar, but silly me, I just figured I'd go for Snarl since they're both special attackers, but then of course he could always just Rage Powder, making my Roar not really useful. Actually, even if I did Roar, he could still Spore me because Roar is a -6 priority move, meaning that Spore, a normal priority move, would move first. However, Roar would move first before Trick Room, which is a priority -7. So there we go. So unfortunately, Suicune is asleep. But we did get the Snarl off, I think. So that is good. We have Yveltal here, and unfortunately, Amoonguss is going to outspeed us because Trick Room is up, so not much we could really do about it. But yeah, we'll just continue here and see what happens, but nope. Smart guy switches out into Kyogre so he can start getting off some heavy damage. Things are not looking good. Without a light screen up, even Suicune is going to take heavy damage here. My only hope now is that I get an early wake on one of these guys, but that's asking a lot. Man, it would be great if they implemented a thing where you could only put one Pokemon to sleep at a time. Just be like, oh, there's not enough spores to go around or something, you know? But oh well. I'd say Amoonguss is quite dangerous and centralizing, but oh well. Of course, we ain't gonna wake up to Sucker Punch the Kyogre here, that would be nice. Goes for another Spore, that's curious. He outsped me too, so I wonder what the idea was there. But wow, yeah, we see that that is a clean 2-hit KO. And yeah, not good. Yeah, when I saw the Cresselia, I thought this might happen. He must have a really slow Kyogre for Trick Room. But that combination of the sleep and the frickin' what do you call it? Yveltal does wake up here, but of course Sucker Punch doesn't work. So great, not good. And Water Spout just finishes the pair of us off easily. And Trick Room is still up, so he can Spore either one of the Pokemon I send in and do heavy damage to the other. So definitely not good here. Even if I Dynamax one Pokemon, it's still going to take an absolute ton of damage from the Water Spout. Especially Urshifu, who has very little special defense. So not good. So yeah, instead of showing him like how much damage he'll do to me, I'm just going to forfeit here because this battle is over. One Water Spout will kill Grimmsnarl and another, and it'll bring Urshifu down to its sash, and that's Urshifu versus his entire team, so I completely lost there. That Trick Room and Spore lead combination unfortunately did me right in. But we'll give it another go, this is a best of 3 after all. What I figure I'll do now is if I lead with Urshifu so I can taunt that Mushroom. That is still problematic though, because he could get Trick Room up. But what else can I do? I'm not really sure how we could have got around this, outside of having safety goggles or Lumberry or using Tapu Fini. But unfortunate. Even then, he could still just follow me away any damage from his Trick Room user. So, Trick Room seems more dangerous this generation than the last, but I don't think that's true. Yeah, Urshifu and Suicune. Suicune is good here. Lowered the special attack of stuff. But yeah, let's bring Yveltal. And I think Grimmsnarl in the back. This might be one of those rare matches where I want to try Dynamaxing Grimmsnarl. Because he could set up the Misty Terrain, and it's super effective against the Metagross, which is kind of nice. And of course, its other Gigantamax move, Snooze, has the possibility of putting a Pokemon to sleep as well. So let's try that. But this is not going to be an easy battle. So again, Amoonguss and Cresselia, and there's nothing I can really do. Like, I can stop Amoonguss from putting us to sleep, and if he doesn't do the Rage Powder, then I could roar out Cresselia, but if I did, then I'd just be giving him a free switch after he set up Trick Room, which is not good. So again, what I think I'll do... I am tempted to do the Roar, but no, I think I'll do the Snarl. Because if I did go for Roar, and he Rage Powders with Amoonguss, then I'm just switching Amoonguss out. And he's getting Trick Room up. So the best thing I can do is at least lower Cresselia's special attack. And yes, we do see the Rage Powder, rather unfortunate. And Snarl. Cresselia avoids the attack. That is very annoying. But at least we lowered Amoonguss, and out comes the Trick Room. Right. So, Amoonguss can't put us to sleep for the next 3 turns. Amoonguss is holding a Copa Berry as well, so even if I am able to get a max flying move off on it, it will not do enough damage to kill it. So that is a problem. But right, we'll just Snarl. He can't put us to sleep, so even if he does switch in Kyogre here, we'll lower its special attack, so that's great. Bring in Grimmsnarl now, and maybe I want to Dynamax Grimmsnarl. Out comes Sludge Bomb. Oof, does a bit of damage. Oh, and the poison too. Oh, that is just unlucky. And is that a double? It is a double. Oh, now I definitely can't Dynamax Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl would have been great here. Could have gone for the super effective attack on Cresselia, but no. Yeah, I'm at 1/3 HP on Grimmsnarl now, so I definitely can't Dynamax it. Right, if I switch into Yveltal and then just start Dynamax moving everything, that should work, right? I guess that's what I have to hope for here. But I need to get that Amoonguss's health down a fair bit more before I can actually start, before I hope that a max Airstream will take it out. So, not great. I'll go for a Scald. If I'm lucky, maybe I can burn it. And that burn damage and whatnot might put it in range of taking it out with the max flying. Away goes Cresselia. And out comes Metagross, okay. Perhaps he was expecting me to Snarl again there. Out comes the Sludge Bomb, and luckily that doesn't poison us, so that is great. Out goes the Scald. And we do burn Amoonguss, so that's kind of nice. But I'm still a bit hesitant about its HP. It looks like it's at the point where it won't die to another Oblivion Wing. But let's go for it. Hopefully this kills it. I will Scald Metagross, hoping to burn it. In retrospect, I probably should have Scalded Amoonguss again to guarantee that hopefully I get enough damage off on it to kill it, but looks like I didn't do that. Unfortunate. Yep, Dynamax Metagross, okay. Metagross is a great Pokemon. And the shiny is very beautiful. But alright, Dynamax ourselves and Max Airstream. One thing I neglected here was that Trick Room is going to wear off this turn. No, is going to still be up this turn, and the Taunt is going to wear off this turn. So, if I don't kill the Amoonguss right now, it's going to be able to put me to sleep on the next turn, which is game ending, basically. So, very unfortunate. He must have... I'm wondering if he put special attack EVs in that Amoonguss, because it is doing a surprising amount of damage for its -1 special attack Sludge Bombs. Or was it -2? But still. Scald, can we get a burn? No. Oh well. Max Airstream, there's the Copper Berry reducing its damage. But hopefully we can kill right. Nope. But it does look like if I did Scald, it would have died to the burn here. So, yay! And now it's completely free to go for a Spore. And there's nothing I can do about it. And Yveltal was the best way to kill Metagross and Cresselia. Well, I do have, what do you call it in the back? I do have my Urshifu in the back. So that's a thing. Let's just Airstream Amoonguss and hope for the best, eh? And I guess Scalding Metagross is probably the best call here, but we double think here. I was having a real hard time with this one. Okay, running out of time. Airstream Amoonguss and Scald Metagross. If we're lucky, we can burn it, but no. Out comes the Spore putting Yveltal to sleep, which is very unfortunate. And out comes Max Quick, raising special defense. Well, as long as I burn it, it's okay, right? And no bueno. And Amoonguss gets to live now, so that's fun. But the Trick Room does wear off at least. But he can just switch into anything to set it back up. So things are not good, like, terrible. But yeah, let's keep Scalding Metagross here. Or should I take Amoonguss? No, I'm going to Scald Metagross here. Luckily he does just switch his Amoonguss out and he doesn't just go for Spore. And in comes Cresselia. Now if I'm lucky, nope, no waking of course. Out goes the Scald. Please burn it this time, I really need that burn. No? Great. And now that he's Max Quaked, that's probably put Cresselia out of KO range from Max Darkness. On the off chance I wake up on the next turn, so... Damn. At least we eat our lovely berry here. Ah, we don't even have a Max Darkness left, so Cresselia is nice and safe here. I could roar it, right? Dark Pulse into Cresselia. Actually, again here I was thinking hard about what I should do. But yes. If I roar it, that would be good. But unfortunately, Yveltal is still asleep. And, oh! Sen Headbutt was actually powerful enough to take Suicune. Well, and Trick Room's back up. And Amoonguss is still alive. So this is game over, really. And I actually meant to switch in Urshifu here, but... No, I meant to switch in Grimmsnarl. But I switched in Urshifu. So, whoops. That's game, really. Oh well. Yeah, there was nothing I could really do against that combination of Trick Room and Spore. Outside of having, you know, an item to deal with Spore, which is kinda centralizing. Yeah, at the moment I'm just frantically thinking, is there anything I can do? Right, Sucker Punch is probably not going to KO because it's got +1 in its defense. But I guess we'll just go for it anyway. Maybe we'll get a crit or something. Boosh. Oh, we actually do take it out there. So, I did get a crit. Haha. Lucky me. But now, in comes Amoongus, I guess. And yes, we did hit it with the Sucker Punch. But at our low H... Oh wait, no. Urshifu was able to take that nicely. So, maybe we're not out yet, eh? In comes Kyogre. Excellent. Not Amoongus to spore us. Thanks for not being that kind of person. But in comes Kyogre, and Kyogre is going to be difficult to take out. How should I do this? In retrospect, maybe I should have just gone double Sucker Punch here. But I figured I'd go for... I figured a Sucker Punch with a Snarl would be enough. Unfortunately, that Helping Hand boost puts it in range, so that it will definitely KO my Yveltal here. If I'd have gone for double Sucker Punch, I might have been able to take it out. But yep, that Helping Hand Water Spout, or was it Origin Pulse, was enough to take me out. And with just Grimmsnarl left, I've definitely lost this one. It's a shame, I really wanted to Dynamax Grimmsnarl earlier, and that would have been certainly a sight. But yeah, getting doubled as I switched it in certainly didn't help it. Oh well, it was a good game anyway-ish. And yeah, that's my round 2 of the Players' Cup. Thanks for watching, let's see how I do in the next.